This will be the largest health and wellness event based solely in northern Kentucky.
It's a day to remember veterans' sacrifices for freedom. It's also the kickoff for a new event in northern Kentucky, which will raise money to pay for veterans' honor flights to Washington. Good evening. Organizers are planning northern Kentucky's first half marathon race, and it's a link between Memorial Day and Veterans Day.
The first honor run half marathon will be Veterans Day weekend in Florence. All the money raised will be donated to Honor Flight Tri-State, the organization that flies veterans to Washington, D.C. to visit the nation's memorials to their service. Local 12's Joe Webb joins us now live from Florence with more on this story. Joe.
Well, Curtis, the Honor Run Half Marathon will start and finish at an iconic northern Kentucky location, the Florence Y'all Water Tower. The race will meander past the mall, Turfway Park, and the airport. And as always, for runners, the goal of a distance race is to finish. But the real goal of the Honor Run Half Marathon is to help aging veterans accomplish their goal of getting to Washington and visiting those memorials.
Scott Spicher was on the street in Florence today shooting the Memorial Day parade for the Boone County Schools. He'll be on the street this Veterans Day weekend as well. Spicher's the executive director of the Honor Run Half Marathon, what he says will be the largest health and wellness event based in northern Kentucky.
Cincinnati has the Hart Median. They have the Flying Pig Marathon, but northern Kentucky's never had an event to call its own.
It does now. Spicher says it was his wife's idea. They've lined up sponsors to cover administrative expenses, so every dollar will go to Honor Flight Tri-State. Now, all they need is runners.
We're right now hoping for anywhere between 800 and 1,500 runners. That would give us in the neighborhood of $30,000 that we can raise.
That can pay for a lot of honor flights. The Tri-State Group has been ferrying aging World War II and Korea vets to Washington since 2005. 2 groups have already gone this year, and 3 more flights are filling up for August, September, and October. In the crowd at Florence's Memorial Day celebration today were a couple of veterans who've made honor flights. Fred Horn served on the USS Blackwood. Elwood Schneider served on the USS Helena in Korea.
It was great. I was fortunate the first time I've really ever been in Washington, so I really enjoyed it.
Mr. Horn, what did the honor flight trip mean to you?
Well, what did it mean to me? It was one of the greatest days of my life. It really was.
I think they do a heck of a job, and I just hope anything we can do to help contribute, keep it going. I think any veteran has a chance and don't go is making a bad mistake. I'll tell you, I really enjoyed it.
Now, if you needed any motivation to train for a half marathon, there it is. Now, the race is November 15th. It starts at 7 o'clock at the Water Tower in Florence. If you need any information about the Honor Run Half Marathon, we have a link to their site on local12.com. Just hit the Get It button. Curtis?
All right, Joe, thank you. The course will actually take runners onto airport property around the control tower. Organizers are also supporting what they call shadow runners. Now, these are active duty military who will do a half marathon the same day where they are stationed. They'll get a T-shirt and medal just like the runners in Florence.